Sometimes you think someone is your friend. Kanti. Sure. Hey, what's good, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Amo, and thank you so much for tuning in. As you can see by the title of the video, today I'll be doing a story time. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and comment in the comment section down below. Anyway, let's get to the story time. So this is what went down. Okay. So I was on campus, just minding my own business, chilling at the cafeteria. And then this girl comes by and she's like, oh, so like I had a new hairstyle, and she was like, oh my gosh, your hair's so pretty. Um, where did you do it? I'm like, oh no, I did it in Brom, I gave her the specs of my hair and stuff, and she's like, oh, it's really cool. And then from there onwards, like a conversation just jumps up and we start conversating. Okay, fine. We conversate. Like, we both have time, so like we're conversating there, we're talking about like campus stuff. We're just talking about like things. And then there comes a point where like this girl is like, oh, give me your number, like maybe we can hook up sometime. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like I don't really I don't really think much of it. I give her my number and we both go our separate ways. Okay, fine. Shapo. The next day, my girl contacts me. Right? Okay, so I'm gonna give the girl the name Lebo. Yeah? Fine. So Lebo contacts me on WhatsApp. We chat, like chatting, it's nice. Like I'm like, okay, maybe I made a new friend. Like she's also on some like calling me friend and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, screw. But anyway, that's you know, I'm like, it's cool, whatever. She looks like she seems really nice. Like there ain't no red flags about her. Like when we have conversations or like the way she acts and stuff. Like she looks like a pretty normal, cool girl. Okay, fine. So there comes a point where we start like meeting up, seeing each other. We're meeting up, for like coffee when we both have time, like to spare on campus and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, we catching on each other's vibe. Okay, so fast forward 3 months down the line. Okay, 3 months down the line, my girl is like, girl. No, okay, maybe not 3 months down the line, but maybe like, okay, let's say 2 months down the line, you know? 2 months down the line, my girl starts inviting me to her place. She's like, oh, Tommy, come, let's chill, when you have time and stuff. I'm like, alright, cool, fine. So I had some time on my hands and I was like, alright, let me just go visit Label since she invited me. Okay, fine. I go visit Label and then we chill. It's nice. We watch a movie, drink some wines, some snacks, we cook. It's nice. So I'm like, okay, I got a new friend. It's cool. Okay, so she then starts coming over to my place. Like we chill together more often now. Alright, fine. Um, then like a month late, not even 3 weeks later, she's like, oh, Chomi, we should go out. I'm like, go out? Like, you never really struck me as someone who like goes out to clubs and stuff. And then she's like, how did you know what I was gonna say we should go out to a club? And I'm like, oh yeah, like normally when people say Hori, let's go out, they usually mean like let's go rock. But yeah, I'm like, okay, I don't mind rocking. We're going to do clubbing. Clubbing is also fun, fine. And then she's like, okay, hey, you must prepare yourself for Friday so that we can go out and just go have some fun. It's on me. You don't have to worry about anything. And I'm like, oh, a free night out for my friend. Oh, this friend really loves me. My girl is really into me. I'm like, Anyway, So the Friday comes. Friday comes, and now we both back from school, and then and then she's like to me, like, yo, you can just bring your stuff with you, and then we'll go together to my place after school and stuff. I'm like, nah, I don't really like carrying my things around, so I'll just get ready at my place, and then I'll meet you at yours. Cool. She's like, cool. I'm like, cool, fine, valid. That's what I do. I After school, I go to my place, I get ready, we're taking a bath, I make sure, like, you know what, I'm the girl. Okay, fine. I go to Label's place. Get to Label's place. Label's like, oh, Tommy, I've just started doing my makeup, whatnot. It's around like 7 p.m. Like, oh, she started doing her makeup and stuff, and I'm like, ah, it's cool, girl, no rush, you know. She pours me like a glass of wines, you know, a glass of. Okay, she's still doing her makeup, fine, and then she pours me a glass of wine, and I'm like, alright, girl, do your makeup. I'll keep myself busy with this glass. Okay, cool. So she finishes with her makeup and she dresses up, and now she's also the girl, you know? So now we're busy complimenting each other, like hyping each other up, whole like, oh, who's the girl? Like, you know, things like girls do, stuff like that. It's fun, it's nice. Like, we already have a vibe going on. Okay, fine. Now it's time for us to go. So we request an Uber and we're out. Okay, fine. On our way, she's like to me, oh, Chon, I forgot to tell you. There's two guy friends of mine who asked me if they could join us, and I said they could. I hope you don't mind. And I was like, oh, like, I was like, alright, cool. The more the merrier, you know? Cool. We get to the place, and like, we get a table. Two guys arrive where we are. So this guy one and this guy two. That's the names I'm gonna give them. Okay, so Shapo, it's nice. We're having drinks, shots, and stuff, you know. So guy two is like the one who's just initiating the shots. He's always on some like, yeah, let's have shots, let's have shots, let's have shots. So at the end of that time, he's not even drinking like a beer or whiskey or anything like that. He's just having shots, and he was drinking, I think, grape tizer or something like that. And I don't know, like, we obviously having our own beverages of alcohol. Okay. So at some point I'm like, how when Pella, don't forget how, like, when are you just taking shots and not drinking any other alcoholic beverage? Rona, we out here with alcoholic beverages, and you're just bringing in so much shots. Like, we ain't trying to die, okay? Okay. But and then his response was like, how we here to have fun, must aren't we? And I'm like, eh. But like, I don't pay much attention to it, and like, I carry on with my business, you know. So it's nice. We at the spot. It's nice. It's nice. We It's a vibe, you know. Homonati. Okay, sharp. The place where we were closes at around like 2 a.m. Right? So the guy suggested that we go to another place that closes later. You know. So we were like, alright, cool. We still got the vibe, you know. We onto this. Okay, fine. So we leave the place at like, I think, quarter to 1. Quarter to 1, we leave the place, and we get into the car that those guys came in, and guy 2 was driving. Okay, fine. So as he's starting the car, you know, he's like, oh guys, I didn't bring a jacket, so can you just quickly go and pass by my place so that I can get a jacket, and then we'll go wherever we're going. We're like, alright, cool. Like, nah, I'm not even like stressed or anything like that, because I'm like, you know, Lebo knows them, they're friends, so like, I'm thinking of anything dodgy, or, you know, I'm like, hey, it's a lit night, you know, whatever. So we get to guy two's place. I get he wants to fetch a jacket. Okay, fine. He goes to the bathroom and then he has like a bookshelf in his living room, or I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, he has that. So I'm busy checking out like the books and stuff, you know. And then Lebu and Guy One start kissing. Hey, what? I'm like, you guys are doing what? But I'm like, you know, maybe they've got a thing going on. Like, I don't know anything. So I'm just like, it's cool. Get on with your business, you know. When Guy 2 comes back, how Mugai is like starting to touch me otherwise. I'm like, what are you doing? I asked him like, push him away, and I'm like, what are you doing, bruh? He's like, what do you mean? What am I doing? And I'm like, what makes you think you can just come to me like that and do what you just did? You know? He's like, Tlebo, how? Lebo, why is your friend acting now? I'm paying a lot for this nonsense. I'm like, paying? Eh? Like, so I don't say anything. I'm just like, paying. I'm thinking to myself, oh, like maybe he's saying that because like he paid the bill, like where we were, you know. In my mind, I'm like, I didn't ask him. Like, we had no agreement or anything like that. He wasn't even obliged to pay for it. He did it. Like, nobody even asked him. Okay. He's like, nah, I'm not gonna pay 3K for this. And I'm like, pay 3K. I'm like, what is going on here? You know? And then they was like, Tommy, just go with the flow. I'll explain later. And I'm like, Miguel, one try last street. I should go with the flow. Imagine. I'm like, what? No, no, no ways. No ways. And then he's like, yeah, stop being difficult, whatnot, whatnot. Like 3K is a lot of money. I'm like, Ebatu, oh, do you limang? Got 3K. At that moment, I'm just shocked. And then he's like, yeah, no, 3K is too much for this shit, hey. And I'm like, three, and I'm like, Joe. I'm like, dude, what's going on? And then I'm like, hey, you know what? I actually don't even want to hear it, hey. Like, I'm out. You can stay with your friends, because, like, now you guys are monetizing this whole thing. Like, I don't understand why I'm being told that 3K is a lot for not touching me and stuff. I'm not part of this deal, so I'm out. And then I took my bag and I left. I just left, and luckily, like, I didn't need him or anyone else to like come and open the gate or whatever. Like, yeah, so I could just go down to the reception and wait there for my Uber. So I requested an Uber. On my way down, I think he stays on like the 6th floor or something. So on my way down, I was busy requesting an Uber, and I got to the reception, and luckily a minute later my Uber arrived, and I left. And I didn't turn back. Like, yo, I didn't want to know it, because like I could already tell her, like, you know what, actually, like, I'm being sold here without my consent. Like, what is going on? Like, I just couldn't believe my eyes. Come on, like, the alcohol is playing in my head. I'm just like, what's going on? You know, like, what's up, this girl? I thought she was my friend. Like, I really thought, like, you know, we kicking it Naliana, but clearly we weren't. And like, you know, till today I haven't seen or heard from Lebo. Like, I'm so shook. I'm so shook. You guys, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful when you choose your friends, because your friends will sell you, okay? And you don't want to be sold, because like, imagine if like, at least like, you know, I'd be okay. Not that I'd be okay with it, but like, guys, at least if she told me, oh, like, oh, you know what, girl, honestly, daily, let's make a quick buck. At least if like she warned me, you know, not that I would have done it, but like, now I'm asking myself, oh, like, was she even gonna give me a cut of that 3K, or like, what was happening, you know? Say, choose your friends wisely, guys, yo. And yeah, guys, this is the end of my story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something from it. And you know what? All I can say is that stay safe, you know, take care of yourselves. stay woke. Most importantly, like guys, you gotta stay woke. You never know who's who, like, and make sure that you are taking care of yourself. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, like the video, and leave comments in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. See you on my next video. Bye.